We're live back at you. Coming in and do my second Dents and Dings Rhymesayers sale. One of my favorite times of the year, you know what I mean? Um, the second package just came in, and I figured what the hell I'll do an unboxing. People like these things, so we'll do them. We had some nice communicado and the hip hop. Community doing it big. Final communities, rhyme sayers communities, um, big time living, those folks. So I figured, what the hell, man, we'll do part two, finish it up. Look at this. They got that cardboard paper right at you. Speaking over the crumbles, speaking over the crumbles, you know what I'm saying? All right, so first up here, plastic case. I know I was talking about with the Hail Mary Melon. Wondering if it was going to be a plastic case, and if it was a plastic case, would it be mutilated? Um, and good vibes, because no, this DJ abilities and the idea. The only thing wrong with this is the sticker's upside down. Maybe that's the dent or ding that goes with it. Other than that, it's mint condition. Um, for anybody out there that's been collecting CDs for a long time, before the days where now they're all paper cardboard, but the days of plastic cases, know how easy it is just to get, they just get busted in general. So the fact that in the dents and ding seals, there's not a single dent or ding on the plastic CD case makes me really think. I think Rhyme Sayers is just kind of hooking the people up. I think it's just the reason for a sale, because, like I said, I haven't seen anything dented or dinged. Everything's been pretty mint condition, um, as far as I can tell. You know what I mean? But E&A, Eyedea and DJ Abilities, their second album, didn't own any of their stuff, so I kind of went with this batch of getting it in. I wanted to kind of grab their shit. I got their whole catalog in here. Spoiler alert. The majority of their catalog, at least. I think the whole thing. Um, but yeah, I've heard a lot online and stuff like that. And it's good. It's good. Idea, of course, rest in peace. Passed away. DJ Abilities is still doing his deal. So that's the first item. Booyaka shot. Nice big blood smear cover. You can never go wrong with a blood smear cover. All right, like I said, with that, here we go. This is, I think, their third album, By the Throat. Returns back to the paper format. You don't see that too often anymore either, where you peel off. I don't think this one had, but no. So you peel it off and you get your own little half-ass sticker going. Now, if I could turn the attention of the camera to the right, I'm not going to, but if I did, you would see I have on this desk, I have a drawer that's just covered, maybe 3/4 of an inch thick of these stickers from DVD, Blu-ray, CD, the whole 9 yards, just kind of plastered up there. And this will make its way too. I'll actually probably put that over there on the record fucking shelving. There's another name for it, but that's what we'll call it for now. Yeah, very cool artwork on this. I'm digging it. Eyedea and DJ Abilities, I believe the third album. By the throat, kid. By the throat. That's how you want to take care of them. So that's the CD. They had the record for. They didn't have record for this, but they did have record for the second album, E&A. I opted out for CD because I just wanted that glorious CD feel. They say CDs are making a comeback, and I kind of believe it. Because when I see the prices for some CDs, even newer CDs, I go, yeah, they're definitely making a comeback. But the extended play of it is what's beautiful. You know, the record might sound a little bit better, but I think that the fact that you don't have to stand up and change the record every 15 minutes, I like to be able to just put a CD on and let it play for the whole 45 hour, whatever it is. Um, but that's me. I'm sure other people feel the same way. But so these I don't have to get up, so I can get heavier and unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Always love the artwork to that. Great artwork. You know, it's a stool with a painting with a bunch of bombs coming out, and guns and shit. Um, glorious, glorious, glorious. So yeah, the second and third Eyedea and DJ abilities albums on CD format. Again, super mint condition. Not a single ding or dent in the deal. So if anybody from Rhymesayers is listening or catches this video, kudos. Look forward to the sale every year. And thanks for, you know, showing respect, hooking it up and sending out stuff that is just, you know, I don't, I dents and dings. I don't know. Maybe things weren't moving. You got too many of whatever, but dents and dings isn't the case. Um, Next up, Brother Ali's Shadows on the Sun. Brother Ali is a dude that I enjoy. Like I have, I think, Secrets and Escapes on vinyl over there, which I got for like 13, 14 bucks on Amazon, dirt cheap, picture disc, picture vinyl. Um, and it's that whole album's really good. It's gonna chill fucking vibe throughout the whole thing. But that's all I had for Brother Ali. I am looking forward to getting the new album that he just put out with Ant. I forget the name. It's him with a car in front of like some I don't know, some like building. Look like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory type shit. But yeah, so I wanted to pick up the debut album um, from Brother Ali and give it a full listen. Start, you know, I already have one album that I listened to, so I say, what the hell, might as well get the debut. People's debut albums are usually, you know, solid. It's the raw, the hunger's there. You know what I mean? They're kind of giving it their best because they don't know if there will be a second album. You know what I mean? So yeah, Shadows on the Sun, boom, Brother Ali, and the CDs were $5. Like I said, you can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. All right, next up, box set, Atmosphere, Frida Kahlo versus Ezra Pound. Oh, I thought I heard something moving around in there, but knowing the Rhymesayers people, that ain't a broken part. That's probably just like a download card that they send with stuff, so you can download it and have digital too. Um, so as far, I'm not too hip to this. Um, cool box set deal. This I believe is all. Yeah, there's something in there. I don't know if it. We'll see. We'll investigate and figure out what that is. I find it hard to believe something's actually dinged or dented because literally everything I've ever gotten out of three years of doing it was, you know, flawlessly mint condition. Um, so this is what we got: Finer Things, This Lonely Rose, My Best Half, Selma Hayek, Trying to Fly, Fireflies, Windows. So they're kind of, from what I understand, they are each singles. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So it's a 7 disc box set of 7-inch records that probably have the the song on one side, the beat on the other. I'm not too familiar. Um, you know, I go back every now and then and to make sure, like, hey, good thing I got that when I got that type deal. This is an item I thought would sell out, but I don't think it did. Um, and because this, I think, regularly is like 45 bucks, maybe more on their site. Because, like I said, it's like 7-inch singles, all in like one nice packaging. Um, and this was going for $12, just like all the other vinyls. You know, it's like all across the board. If it's vinyl, $12. Doesn't care if you're getting 7 singles or one single. You know what I mean? One 12-inch single. But yeah, it was cool. I seen this and I'm like, yeah, I gotta just grab it to have it. It's cool. $12. You can't go wrong. This is a little like, this is kind of older atmosphere stuff. I can't say too old. I mean, maybe like 10, 15 years ago, atmosphere type deal. But I'm looking forward to cracking into this. Like I said, I think it's got the instrumental as well as the title track, or the track of what it is. But I don't think there's any remixes, which would be kind of cool. I'm not holding it against them, but yeah. So the last sign of that, boom, got that the nice flowery imprint on the side. Then you got the records in there, the 7-inch records. Very cool. Very cool. $12, gladly, happily add that to the collection for $7. Can't go wrong at all. Know what I mean? All right, so now we're getting into the bigger 12-inch full albums. So first up, Felt for You. This is Ant and Slug from Atmosphere with Murs, West Coast rapper. I think I put in the first video that it was in that because I thought it was, but it wasn't. Like I said, when I go back to see what sells out, this was one of the first things that sold out. So I don't know how many they had. It's mint condition. You know, like Felt's not somebody I'm an Atmosphere fan, and that's what brought me to the game on Felt. Obviously, it's two. You know, it's Atmosphere pretty much with Murs. The production's really cool. It's good to hear Murs kind of he holds his own. Of course, I know he's legendary dude in the underground hip hop from the West Coast for a long time. I believe he just retired, but I could be wrong on that. Which means this is probably the last Felt album if that's the case. But yeah, I heard some tunes on this. I liked it. Like I said, for $12, I take the gamble, dude. But yeah, very cool. This one came out, 2022 or 2020. Doing it big. You know, looking forward to it. Looking forward to checking this out deeper. Like I said, I think I listened to the first 2 or 3 tracks off of it. I think even after I bought it, just to get a vibe. But super cool. I believe this is got a funky colored, pink and teal colored double vinyl. Can't beat that. Custom, nice. Super cool. So yeah, I was glad to pick this up. Looking forward to getting deeper into the Felt world. If I dig it heavy, like some Atmosphere stuff, which I'm sure I liked what I've heard so far, then I'm probably going to venture forth and pick up, try and get the other first 3 albums. I know that some of them are difficult to get, but if I got to get them on CD, you got to get them on CD. I like to have a full set. Like if I appreciate an act, I like to have the full run of what they have. Now I'm not like a purist and all that has to be vinyl. I can get some CD in there as well. Sometimes I prefer CD. Sometimes CD is the first thing I had from them. I don't really like to upgrade from CD to vinyl, but just because of the price. I mean, if they're $12 all the time for anybody, I'd be more down to do it. But the fact that they're not $12 all the time, $12 is such a deal for vinyl. I mean, vinyl nowadays, if $25, that's cheap. You know, expect 30, roughly 30. You know, sometimes 35, 50, $40. 50. I spent 50 on some vinyls. I remember I picked up Atmospheres. You can't imagine how much fun we're having. The edition, I think it was a 10th anniversary edition. It came with like the album, of course, but then it came with all the instrumentals. I think I paid like $70 for that after the fact, like third party type shit. And then they re-released, you know, the 20th edition of it a little while ago, which it looks cool, but I'm not going to buy it because brother. I already spent 70 bills on it. You know what I mean? And again, once you have it, I don't feel you need it again. You'll see different, like with the MF Doom Food album that they did a re-release it with new artwork, which the new artwork looks cool. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna rebuy it just for new artwork. You know what I'm saying? Um, I would rebuy it if it came with the album and the instrumentals, though, for a fair price. With that being said, with instrumentals in the calculation, we got Aesop Rock Skelethon. This is a cool album, a lot of good beats on this. Much like Spirit Guide, I believe he did all the production on this, which is another cool thing about Aesop Rock. Is not only is he lyrically really cool and uh, very creative and fun with his lyrics, but he also produces his own beats, which is pretty cool. Uh, Kudos to him for that as well. But I think this is black and red smoke vinyl. I think. Look at that, very nice. The lights being crazy. The computer looks like a fish tank, but nice. Skelethon. Um, it'll go nicely with the actual album. But yeah, super cool. Was very, like I said, the thing, like I don't like to buy double albums up, even though the instrumentals are the same. I'm still even hesitant to buy just the instrumental albums because, like, well, if you got the album, you know what I mean? You don't want to go full crazy spending loot on a whole nother record, but that's why Dents and Things is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? So that way you can get it done. You know what I'm saying? Get what you need. I'm trying to think if I have any other ASAP Rock instrumental albums other than what I bought this year. I don't think so. I think all the instrumentals I got, Garbology, Spirit Guide, and then Skelethon. And I see the digital instrumentals for the last two things, Black Hole Superette and the fuck is it? INS or something, the tech one, ITS, I think. Um, you can get them digital, but you can't get them on like vinyl or anything. All right, next up. So, like I said before, I got the whole Eyedea and Abilities, um, kind of the discography. They had their first album, Firstborn. I grabbed that on vinyl because the vinyl was just so cool, with the baby deal, and then like it's like a flesh tone colored vinyl, which was cool. And yeah, I believe the E&A, the second album, I think was just black vinyl. If that was like a color, I would have maybe went down that road into it. Oh, there we go. There's this little crease from the record. That must be the dents and dings that they speak of. Um, but I'm looking forward to a nice rainy afternoon to throw on some to do like a deep daily, maybe do some writing or something. Deep dive into some Eyedea and DJ ability shit. All right, next up, kind of in the same category, but different. Um, you know, is this questionable deal here? The Many Faces of Oliver Hart, which I believe, but don't quote me completely on this. But I'm pretty sure this is. I threw myself off where it said written and produced by Eyedea, which I'm pretty sure this is an Eyedea album. I don't know if it was Oliver Hart was an alias, um, or what the full actual backstory is on this. I know it's Eyedea, but I don't know. That's where it stops for me. But this was cool. I dug this. I had to grab it up. We're getting $12, mid condition, pimping. You know what I mean? Brand spanking new. Um, and yeah, so I grabbed this, and now it's in my collection. You know what I'm saying? Um, Looking forward to digging into this. I heard some tracks, like I said, for the majority of everything I got. I've heard a couple tracks off of them, maybe not the full albums, but this was cool. The Many Faces of Oliver Hart. Boom. Seen it, said, oh shit, I got to grab that up. You know what I mean? Heard some tracks and was like, definitely glad I grabbed that up. You know, so I'm going to be deep diving into that. And then I think the last item. All right, last item of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tile file. You know what I mean? Got that vibe to it. The recycling bin. This is Aesop Rock and Blockhead. Um, you know, it's kind of like a remix album. Some of Aesop's you know, like Defenders on here. Defenders one of my favorite tracks of his off of, I believe, Defenders off of what is it? The one, man, I'm blanking. It's like the super. It's the Impossible Kid. That's what it is. Off the Impossible Kid album. You know, that was limited edition too. It's numbered, only 2,000 made. That's kind of cool. Um, but Blockhead, him and ASAP Rock and Blockhead been making music together since like practically the beginning. Um, and they kind of coincide nicely together. This is like a lifted. I forget what you call. I forget what you call the actual deal, but it's like it's raised. That's what it is. So the artwork's raised. Recycling bin. You know, it's like weird, almost bathroom tile, like porcelain tile vibe to it, which is very cool. This is kind of it's not so much. I mean, it's not a single, but it's a remix album, but it's kind of designed like a single where each side has three tracks, and then on the other side, you know, the first side's the songs, the remix songs, and the side B is the instrumentals to it. Which for everybody out there that knows, you know, singles as far as soundtracks go, you know, that's how you would get it. You would get the track. Sometimes you get the dirty version, the clean version, and then you get the instrumental version, and then sometimes there's remixes on there too. So this is kind of it. This was $12. You know, I'm not mad at it though, even though it's like six jams. You know, three jams and three instrumentals. I'm not mad at it because it's good stuff. There was another ASAP Rock single on there for five. I think it was a 7-inch Pumpkin Seeds with Lupe Fiasco, I think. Um, Not a huge Lupe Fiasco fan. I did shoot a video, not a video, a show, concert for him once because I used to shoot hip hop shows in Boston, the Middle East, Harper's Ferry, stuff like that. And he came through once and got to shoot the show, which was cool. Shoot the shit. But yeah, so the recycling bin, boom, the final record. Went kind of crazy this year, but I had to catch up. Not gonna have them anymore. You know what I mean? What a sad day that'll be. But that's where we're at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm looking forward to digging into this. A lot of cool shit. What we got here? 3 CDs, a 7-inch box set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vinyls. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. You know what I mean? It was a fantastic voyage like Coolio. Um, and again, you know, like I said, anybody out there is a Rhymesayers fan, keep an eye out for the sale. Really, I think quite possibly the best sale of the year as far as, you know, underground labels go and stuff. Like I can't think of another, you know, label or whatever that lays out a good deal like that. You know what I mean? So I definitely would look forward to it. And I think y'all should too. If you're not hip to Rhymesayers, you know, go on the YouTube, check out their website, check out their YouTube page, and I'm sure there's something that you'd like. Atmosphere and ASAP Rock are definitely the tops of the pile over there. MF Doom too, of course, but rest in peace. He's no longer with us, so there's not really any new music coming out from him. But ASAP Rock and Atmosphere are pretty prolific. You know what I mean? Like they're always releasing stuff. Um, yeah. So I mean, Rhymesayers related. I got tickets to the fucking, I don't know, Winter Wonderland tour or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know. It's I know it's Atmosphere. It's Sage Francis, Cool Keith, Ari the Rugged Man, Mr. Dibbs. Um, I've seen Ari the Rugged Man before perform. I shot a show for him in Boston. Super cool. Never seen Atmosphere perform. Never seen Sage Francis perform. And never seen Cool Keith, but I'm a big Cool Keith fan. So that's going to be a treat. I hope he does some Dr. Octagon stuff. Um, but yeah, so there it be. And again, those Atmosphere tickets, dude, I got for like half off too, which was nice because I caught them on Cyber Monday or whatever. So much love to fucking Rhymesayers for hooking up the fans. And no dents, no dings. It's a beautiful thing. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you like it, sure, give it a subscribe. I'll take a subscribe. We've got a podcast on the network that we talk to a whole bunch of folks from entertainment, film, TV, music, comedy, authors, you know what I mean? All types of different cool stuff. Take a scan through the list of interviews. It's called the Boombasticast. I'm sure you'll find somebody in there that you would like to listen to an interview with. You know what I mean? And if Rhymesayers are listening, whew, I've been trying to get Atmosphere on the show via emails, consecutive nonstop emails for maybe like a year or two. Um, ASAP Rock would love to interview ASAP Rock. I don't think he does interviews. I've only seen interviews that were like 5 minutes long with ASAP Rock. Atmosphere does a lot of like, whether it's Slug solo or Ant as well. They do a decent amount of interviews. Um, yeah, I'm kind of like sometimes it's a little surprising where I see them pop up, but I want to see them pop up on the Boombasticast soon. Know what I mean? All right, know what I mean. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to subscribe to the page, I'll be doing more stuff like this. Vinyl talk, music, all just types of cool stuff. Short reviews, all types of weird, cool stuff. And that be that. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. Christmas is next week, I think, or 2 weeks. So have good holidays over there. You know what I mean? Have a happy holiday season. We'll catch y'all soon on another boombastic product. Tanko, peace, applesauce, baby.